All right, hi guys. Okay, so we're gonna start out today. Everybody, I want you to picture the situation in your head. We're gonna go through kind of a role play. I just want you to kind of picture what this would be like in your head. So we have a parent and a child in a car. They're both driving. Someone pulls out in front of this parent and they almost crash into the car. And the dad just yells out, "What the heck is wrong with me? What's wrong with you? You're so dumb." Very angry. They're okay, they don't get in the crash. Now, fast forward about 2 days ahead. This the son is hanging out with his friends, and the friend does something that he doesn't like, and so he yells, "What the heck is wrong with me? Wrong with you? You're so dumb." Very angry, and the dad hears that and he thinks, "What? Where did he learn? I wonder where he learned that from." Now we're gonna think of a different situation. Just kind of think about it in your head. So the next one is the dad is praying in his bedroom, and the child sees him praying, and then he didn't see it, but then he sees his child the next couple of days praying in his room, and he thinks, "Wow, I wonder where he learned that from." So if you kind of can get what this is about, we are going to be talking about how parents play roles as models. Last time, if you remember, we talked about how parents should be leaders by making rules and setting boundaries with their kids. Today we're going to be talking about how parents can be models. We are going to go through a couple of different things that can help you be a model and to also grow your relationship with your children, because that is also very crucial in being a good model for your kid, is being there for them and creating those relationships. So the first thing we're going to talk about is about how children learn by watching and imitating. You want to create situations where you can spend time with your children so that you can kind of teach them your values, your morals, and your ethics just by being around them. Because if they watch that, they most likely will imitate it, and they will imitate those good values and those morals that you want them to kind of learn. So you've probably noticed already, children imitate things that you say and that you do. Kind of like in that role play, I bet you can think of different situations in your head where those kind of things have happened to you with your kids. So it's very important to remember that they will imitate things that you do. Second, is showing your love through actions and words. This is very important when being a good model for your kids. It's very important to always tell your children that you love them. But then it's even more important to put those words into actions, and to really show them through your actions that you love them, as well as with your words. The actions reinforce your message of love through your words. And so it's very important to find work and play activities that you both like to do together, that your children will look forward to doing that with you, because then it also gives you opportunities to be a good role model and be a good model while doing something that you guys love to do together. The next step that we're going to talk about is including children in family life. You want to include them in everything. Like I stated earlier, you like to find time to play with them and to have fun, but you also want to incorporate them into work situations, meaning in the home. And so you want to give them responsibilities, because that also gives them an opportunity to learn from your morals and your values and things that you think are important, which are different responsibilities around the house. And you want to do it with them, whether it's giving them a chore, have them do one part of the house, you do something else. This gives you an opportunity to show them how to do things correctly, and they will model that. This is a great opportunity for parents to be shown as models, is when giving them responsibilities in work life as well as in play. So the next part that we're going to talk about is establishing routines and rituals. Routines and rituals are very important, and it's something that the kids can count on doing with their parents. These are great for building relationships and for children to realize that their parents are someone that they want to be like, because they love being around them and they love having fun. Things like this can be bedtime stories, going to their grandparents' house on Sundays, games, different things. So it's been proven that maintaining closer relationships with families needs to have routines and rituals. So this is a very, very important aspect when helping your kids realize that you're a model, helping be a model for your kids, and for building relationships with each other. The next part that's super important, it kind of goes along the same line as routines and rituals and spending time with your children, but it's taking time alone with each child. It's super important for them to have special, uninterrupted moments with their parents, not only to create those relationships and to feel like they are loved and wanted, but also so that the parent can really get to know their child and know what they need to do to be able to help them to become better. The one-on-one time is super important for both you and your child. So this is a very important step in becoming a good model for your children, is creating time alone with each child. And the last step that we are going to talk about kind of puts them all together. And it basically is just to play and to have fun with your children. Children are usually pretty good at knowing how to have fun. Parents, on the other hand, sometimes life can get really stressful and it's hard to find time to do those things with your kids. But it's so important to just take a step back, let go of work and stress, and to have fun moments with your children. This brings balance to a busy life. This brings happiness and peace in relationships, and it also helps children to be able to find more ways to look up to their parents, and for parents to show their values and things that they love, so that the kids can also apply those into their lives, because parents really are models and the children will imitate that. So I kind of just want to step back for a second, let everyone just think in your own head for about 30 seconds on one of these 6 things that you want to apply into your daily life this week, whether it be finding more time to play with your children, creating a routine and ritual, or maybe doing alone time with one of your kids. Just kind of think about what you want to do to be able to be a good model and to put yourself in situations where you can model your values and morals for your children. So I'm just going to give you about 20 seconds to think about that. Okay, so I hope that you guys were able to think of something that you can apply into your life this week, and I really encourage you to do that. It doesn't have to be anything grand or huge, but even just 5 minutes of just alone time with your child, or having fun with them, or even just realizing that your children imitate the things you do will play a huge role in the way that your kids look at you, and the model that you come out to be for your kids.